Hi, this is Judy. Ni hao. I'm doing the video before the weekend. Yay! So let's get started. The vocabulary word is very easy. The words are very easy to speak, so that should go quickly. And I'm going to explain the last page of the homework with the sentence patterns. So the first vocabulary word is pa. Pa can mean afraid of or scared. So it can be used as an adjective like,我怕怕, I'm scared. Or it can be used as a verb, as in, 我怕狗, I'm afraid of dogs. Um, the vocabulary word is 害怕. And 害怕is kind of used, it also means to be afraid. And pa is usually as a shorthand for 害怕. So 害怕 is just something that you would say to be more formal or adults would say, and pa is like something that kids would say. But it pretty much means the same thing. You can use it the same way. Just a note here, this is the radical for heart. You can see right here, heart, that's a character for heart. And every time you see this radical, it usually has something to do with a feeling. So earlier in the year, they learned pi, which had a hand radical, but the side is the same. And pi means to clap. So, you know, this is an instance where you have to really be careful of how you put the word together because a different radical can change the meaning of the word. So heart radical is scared, hand radical means to clap. The next character is niao. Niao is a bird. And up here, da niao means a big bird. Not in Sesame Street, but just a big bird. The measure word for niao is zhi. So they learned that last year. And zhi is the measure word for any animal. The next word is go. Go is a dog, and xiao go is a little dog. And this is the radical for an animal. So if you see a character with this, it usually means an animal. And go is just like a dog, nothing really special. Measure word for go is zhi, the same. And the second to last character is Mao. Mao is a cat. You have the same radical here, which is animal. And Hua Mao. Hua means flower, but in this instance, it means like a spotted cat. You could also use Hua Go. There's a song my kids learned when they were little called 一只小花狗站在大门口，眼睛黑黝黝，像只肉骨头, which is about a dog standing at the door, eyes looking really dark, wanting to eat a bone. So, a spotted dog. The next character is Tu. Tu is a rabbit. It was the year of the rabbit last year. And Bai Tu is a white rabbit. So you can say Xiao Bai Tu, like a little white rabbit. The measure word for tu is zhi again. And that is it for the vocabulary words. Really simple. So I will focus mostly on the sentence patterns. The first sentence pattern is 因为, which means because, and it's pretty much the same kind of word order and vocabulary as English, nothing really special, but I will translate it word for word. There's an English translation here. I like to play at the part because I sometimes will see my friends there, but it literally means, if you'd like to see the literal translation, see, I'll get closer. I like go park play because at park can see my friends. And 可以, just to let you know, is the wrong E. It actually should be the same E as down here. And I already told the teacher and they'll fix it for next year, but in case your kids get confused, there's a reason why, because it's the wrong character. And I do that occasionally as well. And the next sentence pattern is ma. As I said in last week's homework, if you take any statement and add ma in the end, it turns it into a question. Now, unlike English, and for Chinese speakers, it's kind of weird. English, whenever there's a question, you put the question word at the front. It's like who, what, where, when is always the front of a question. In Chinese, you use the same sentence pattern as a sentence, and then you put the ma at the end. So literally, it says in English, can I use your scissors? So the verb of a yes no question is always in the front. But in Chinese, you say, I can use your scissors question, ma question. So basically say, I can use your scissors, and then you go question, ma. So so that's the way you say a yes no question. One of the ways you can say yes no question in Chinese. You just say, I can use your questions, ma. If you want to use the verb not verb sentence pattern, you would just say 我可不可以用你的剪刀吗? So you would say I, first half of verb, not first half of verb, and the second half of verb, use your scissors. Um, so the last sentence pattern is 有没有. So 有没有 is translated here as is there. It literally means have, not have. And like I said before, you use the same sentence pattern to writing a sentence, and there's nothing special about putting the question word in the front. So in English, you said, are there any good books in our classroom? And are is the verb, and you put it in the front of a question. In Chinese, it literally says, our classroom have not have good books. So you would just put the verb right where you normally have the verb. So you have subject, verb, object, and you just, instead of just using the plain verb, you say verb, not verb. So you can say, so if you want to make a sentence, you say, our house have not have books. Or you would say, our neighborhood have not have a park, or our house have not have pens. Your house have not have a dog. So that's how you make a question in Chinese. You don't change the word order. You just put the verb where you normally put it, but you just put the verb, not verb. So so that is it. Hopefully you find this interesting and useful when you help with your kids. And hopefully I will see you next week before the weekend. Bye.